Welcome to Long Island. Such legendary names like Potvin, Bossy, Trottier, LaFontaine. It's all here. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And they send it right back to him. Drives to the sweet spot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Sorokin's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Leafs looking against the half wall. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Leafs were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
There's a shot! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays coming up. The Leafs have been dominant in the shot department here early in this one and lead. Horvats want a big draw in their own end. Oh, look at this. Cuts to the paint. Oh, that goes off the bucket, and he keeps it out.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And he takes the pass. Backhander in front. Oh, what a save! He scores! Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
The Leafs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Comes singling it into the attacking area. Takes it to the front. Big time stop. And that's knocked away by Tavares.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
And now it's grabbed by Drouin. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it into the offensive zone. Works it across to Robertson. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. New York's got it in their own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Drouin. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. Gets it over to Ekman-Larsson. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Bumped off the puck. Quick feed to McMahon. The Leafs will play it in their own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Taken along the wall by Peugeot. From the blue line. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gaining steam here on the attack. Goes right to the crease. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Toronto's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Loses the coverage there. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Yarncroke. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Carlo's got the puck. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltenders. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Leafs wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number two. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Islanders need to find their legs, James. There's no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Unable to reach that one. Moves it to Domi. And he takes the feed. Fires it on a big-time save on a big-time shot. Huge steal in his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Toronto's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Takes possession off the draw. And now he passes up to Matthews. The Leafs gain the zone. To the low slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one, and I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Wall's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Toronto's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Islanders win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Trying to shake loose. He's in! And he elects to explore his options. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
The Leafs have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net. And a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone. The reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
Quick shot! Oh, what a save in front!
I'd say yes.
How did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Looks to make a play over to Pellick. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Cuts to the front. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
The Leafs are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
From point blank! Nice save from point blank range.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Puts it on net, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. There's back-to-back saves.
Just fantastic.
Put it on the post. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Puck grabbed by Barzell. Here's a short pass to Horton. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Wall's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
The throwing of an object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
New York's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game. And I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
The Leafs have it behind the net. Oh, great play to use the wall, handling the pass. Drives it to the crease. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
New York's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a chance. Scores! Papapanis Marcel.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A defender chases, overplays. He recognized where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
The Islanders don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Quick pass to Ekman Larson. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. To the front. Scores! And there's the counter punch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
New York's got the puck along the wall. Passes it over to Stetcher. From the open ice, they gain the line. Cutting to the front of the net. Just gets enough to keep it out.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Leafs continue to lead big here in this third period. Off the drive, nice job locking up his opponent. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Takes the puck behind the net. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp, he had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards.
The Islanders' body language says it all, James. I mean, they're not happy with their performance.
Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible.
Right on the doorstep, he passes on the rebound and puts it home.
Well, this is another primetime example of how defense leads to offense. You got to be in good position, but then you have to have the anticipation skills, hand-eye coordination to be able to intercept the pass. Then you get going north, and guess what? Your offensive instincts can kick in. He's going to get an assist for his efforts on this one.
New York's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Quick feed to McMahon. Slides the puck across to Rock. Moves into the slot. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
The Leafs are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Shot! Denies it in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Toronto's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Turns it away. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got the puck. Quick pass to Lawton. The Leafs move it in. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot. Denies him. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame.
The Moss on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Walls made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Make some space. Picked up along the boards by Domi. The Islanders have it from their own end. Horvat's moving the puck through his own zone. Receives the pass. You know, you listen to this place, and this is an unruly group of fans quite frustrated from what they saw of disappointing performance by the home team tonight. Toronto's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Horvat's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Slides it on over to Riley. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. This was a dominating performance tonight, Cheryl. They came to play, they skated, they put pucks on net, they kind of checked all the boxes here.
They did, and the speed through the neutral zone was something that I really noticed. They were able to gain entry off of the rush, and that speed drove the play and got pucks to the net.